What's up? What's up? I'm a little slow to this computer. Randy's supposed to be up here shortly, he said. Just went back, got a message from him. Had a feeling you were going to go live. Yeah, well, a couple people said it, so I said, what the hell? I'm not ready to go to bed just yet. 1:20 in the morning. Blow Lance up some. I guess Randy's on a different live where they're having races. And supposed to bring him on over. So man, I got my new boat. Worked out a deal. Got me a little. It's just a little bass boat, but it's muted. Uh-uh. Two. Troy, you can't hear me? Five by five. Troy, you can't hear me. Doesn't say it. I'm muted. Um. What's up, Thump? Thump, can you hear me? Troy says I'm muted, but it doesn't show that I'm muted anywhere. What's up, Jeannie? I sent Lodeman an email the other day. Yes, you can hear me, or yes, I am muted. Jeannie, I sent Lodeman an email yesterday or the day before, thanking him. I hear you. Great. Thank you, Clint. What's going, boy? You got this. Mr. Garvey. What's up, brother? I'll post a link out here. Well, let me just get the invite thing. But anyhow, get back to Jeannie before I forget again. So, Jeannie, I sent Loderman a thank you email and a question in there. That was very cool of him. I couldn't believe he did that. I'd actually forgot that we had sent him an email. Thank you, Thump. Thump, how are you playing that music and it's and not get gigged for it, with it being copyright type music? Do you pay for that or something? Couldn't get, because you play some good songs on your shorts. I was like, how's he doing that and not get in trouble for it? But I got Jeannie out the way, back to the boats. I got this little Pelican boat and worked out a deal. A guy gave me a little 4 horsepower motor. I got to go to his townhouse next week and replace some fascia board on his townhouse. But I took it apart and cleaned the carburetor. It's been sitting for years. It's from the 1990 or something. But took it apart, went to go put the water pump in it, and the one I ordered was the wrong one. So it says it's for 4 horsepower Mercury, but apparently they made more than one within those years. So now I'm trying to find the little impeller, the proper size impeller that goes in there. The one I got is too. The one that I got is I have the impeller brass shaft is too large in diameter to go over top of the gear drive. So search goes on. And y'all want to hop up here? Go ahead and hop up. I think Randy's going to get ready to be here for shortly. I think that's about it. You know, people. How is Mrs. Garvey doing, Tom? I'm sure she's doing fine by now. Don't know. One of those. Look, a gift. A horse in the mouth kind of thing. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't say anything. I remember Tom Garvey, he'd be the one to ask too, but I know that there is a certain amount of seconds that you can play something and not get gigged for it. So maybe you're within that time period. I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, but Jeannie, if you could check the email, it was a couple days ago. It's no big deal, no big rush, but I was sort of kind of curious to there's a couple different species of wood in there. One's obvious, and then the other one, I think I know what it is, but I'm not parting it. Really? Still fighting the COVID. Daggone. That's horrible. You think you got that from that nightclub did you go on Saturdays or? Jeez. Thump, I always try to follow you boys. I was actually a little disappointed when Matt didn't go live today. I sent him, he probably, if he got it, he just got it today. I sent him an old, big old popper. I don't even know where I got it. I got it, geez, I'll say, I don't even know, Corey. I want to say probably better than 20, 25 years ago. Well, it's just so old, all the bucktail is coming loose from the back of it. Simon, what's up, Simon?
Hey, brother.
All the bucktail is being pulled loose from the popper. So I shipped it out to Matt, and he's going to retie it on air one night. I've never caught anything with this popper, but it just speaks to me for some reason. And I want to get it out there. I'm going to either tear up some snakehead fish on the surface or I'm just going to have a brand new popper that's going to look good, and I still not catch anything, but I don't care. Something tells me that popper's going to hit one day, and it just hadn't done it. What's up, Eddie? Eddie, you're not going to believe it, but I finally got the new account squared away. As far as I know, I probably shouldn't have said anything. Knock on wood, because I'm going to jinx myself. Chef, what's up, Chef? This was just a spur of the moment thing. Rob, homeowner, said that he was going to end in his live, and a couple people in the chat said, Lance, go live. So here we are. Simon, you in your pajamas?
Yeah, I thought that was a private live, sir.
Randy sent a message earlier that he's going to probably hop up here.
Yeah, he was on Devil Dogs and Belt Loops live now.
I don't know yet, Eddie. I hope so. I finally got the account. They kept telling me, or you were there that one time, start another email. There's Randy. So I created the email, as you know, and I kept trying to work with that for however many weeks now. But I went back to my old original email, and boom, it worked just like that. So the new account has been started. They're supposed to be doing a switch things back and forth. I don't know. I hate to say anything, to be honest with you, because I'm just going to jinx myself. But I haven't cooked anything of the nature, because I'm not going to do it. I mean, I'm not going to keep putting money out there. But I just keep. What's up, Randy?
Song Bites by Laura, just one over there on Devil Dog and Gary live, and she won a towel. She won a RXTX barbecue towel.
Okay.
Do you have her information, or do you need me to send it to you?
No, I don't have her info. Yeah, you're gonna have to get that. I don't have her info on that one. RXTX. Eddie might even have that, for that matter. I know of who you're talking about, but I don't. RXTX Laura.
Well, anyway, just let me know and I'll send you the money. She won, and Devil Dog and Gary did a great job of shouting you out. By the way.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, Stitch Art Embroidery and Sleeper Barbecue. Everybody knew who the fuck Lance was anyway.
Yeah, they're good people. Randy, Eddie.
But
Eddie was one of the ones that Eddie was one of the ones who was trying to help me get this AdSense stuff behind me. I mean, he spent hours with me.
yeah, so then she hasn't emailed me yet, but just to be aware that I owe her and I will pay you to send it to her. You know how we do it.
Yeah. No, I've got that one. Yeah, I got one for Chris. Needs to send me his address, but he hadn't done that yet.
Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of merch selling. I just let my boy Lance take care of it.
Yeah, no, I got no problems with that. Peaceful Dez. What's up, Dez?
Hey, Des.
What's up, Dez?
Drunken Chef, Tom, hello.
Tom says he's still fighting COVID. Him and Mrs. G, both.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I asked him, I said, is that, of course, that nightclub, because he picked up a little gig working, I think it's Saturday nights at a Vegas club. There's Laura. Laura,
What's up, Tom?
I'm going to intervene here. I've been told that you won a towel of RXTX embroidered on it. I am going to post my email in the chat, if you don't mind. Let me just double check it. If you don't mind, send me an email with your address to my email here, so that after I get the towel embroidered, I can get it packaged up and ship it to you. We ship out of here also. So if you could do that, I would much appreciate it, and we will get the towel to you.
That's my boy Lance, man. It's a one-stop shop right there. Anybody else want any RXTX merch? Hey, just hit him up. I don't sell it myself.
Yeah, well, you would go to Randy, but you're here now. Randy just told me about it, brought me up to speed on it, and I saw you. I said, well, we can just cut one of the steps out. We'll just go right to me directly instead of Randy, and then Randy gives it to me. But
Right.
It's better too, because that way it makes sure that it gets to the right person, because I don't embroider shit here. Last of all. Let me go get my other pack of cigarettes. I'll be right back now.
okay. That's what
needles.
Lep. They ain't even Lep's up. But that's what's behind me, Laura. Actually, some of the projects that we've already done, mostly barbecue channels.
What's up, Lep?
And I just put them on a wooden hoop and hang them up on a wall behind me.
Hey, Lance, give me a minute.
Yes,
I'm gonna get up on my laptop. I'll be up in a bit.
Okay.
Be right back.
I'm going to post the link again. So, Tom, I need to talk to you more about it. So, is Mrs. G still the one that's really dealing with it real bad? Because I think I saw you post a video, unless you haven't already had it in the books. Dyslexic. What's going on, buddy? Unless you already had one in the books that you just posted for last Sunday. Lance, I have some folks who may need some stitch work soon. I'll have them hit you up. Thank you, Chef. No problem, buddy. I do not have a store. I started looking into it a little bit, but now I'm not a computer guy. I can't even remember what it is now. Shopify? Was it Shopify? I went to try and create a store, and they just it was just too costly. And I had I actually thought that with my monetization, I could sell my own merch, but AdSense has it set up to where you have to go through someone else before you can sell your own merch. So all that, then I might as well just not sell it, because no one's going to pay for it. I wouldn't pay for it. Look at what we would. Right now, Laura, what I do mostly is, let's say if your channel has a logo, I will take and have it digitized, unless you digitize. I have my machine is a 15 needle machine. Yeah, he's got a bunch of videos banked. Okay. And it has what they call a DST file. So a logo, a picture has to be transformed to DST so that the computer on this machine back here behind me, I'll change the, excuse the wobbling around here, but that's the embroidery machine back there. So it has an onboard tablet. So when it's digital, when your artwork has been digitized to a DST file, then it will it tells it when to change colors, when to turn left, when to turn right, et cetera, et cetera. Those are the ones, that's the ones that Tyler's done.
Tyler made, look, he made the patches and everything. But he burned those with his
that laser. Yeah.
Yeah, that laser.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, he made me a hat. But he bought those patches and he's doing that. They're press on. He bought that little machine that's like an iron on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he buys material with that iron on already applied to it, which is great. You know, what's up, Mr. Carr? Which is great. It makes it work a whole lot easier. Sorry I didn't make it for the cook and shooting show. My phone was screwed. Not sure what.
He's talking about he named my show last Monday. He's the one yeah, he made Randy's Cooking and Cooking show.
Yeah, that's right. Des, I have embroidered on hats, several different hats, beanies, shirts, hoodies. All right, Tom. Take care. Take care, Mr. Chief. So we said, hey. Man, I can't believe they're still fighting that COVID. I think she's been down with COVID for, it's been over 2 weeks.
Where did Simon go?
He's going to get up into his chair here soon and get back on.
Troy V, you know what the name of the show is going to call. You're the one that named it. So Monday's show is going to be called Teabagging and Ball Gagging Monday. Might be rated R, by the way.
Des had a question. Have you heard? I don't see anything about the page yet, or anything in the page. Yeah, Des, I'm a little computer illiterate, but if you go to Stitch Art Embroidery, there are some samples that I've run up there, and that's all I really did. It's just a generic, got something up. And I thought it'd be cool that if Randy wanted his hat or Simon wanted a hat or shirt embroidered, for me to show the process of it being embroidered. And I posted it on Stitch Art Embroidery. I had to cut it up because some of the stuff like I see Lep's in here. I mean, his logo, geez, I can't even tell you how many different times it changed colors. But it
Mickey's
logo alone takes 55 minutes to stitch. Mike, you just missed Tom. So I post up some of it, Des, on that Stitch Art Embroidery. It gives you the process, and you'll get to see bits and pieces of it throughout it, and then you'll get to see the end product. I got one more to post yet, and that's going to be Daddy Dutch Barbecue. I got his to put up there. Well, we got all kinds of new names. What's up, Gary?
That's just incredible. Look at that. Look, well, shit. I can't even look. Behind me.
Yeah.
I got everybody back there. I got everybody. I got Lance, Quint, George, Simon. I don't know. I got everybody back there. All the most important people on YouTube I have in my little collaboration
Right.
like that.
Gary, hello. And goodbye, looks like.
No, they're probably jumping over. They're probably jumping over here because I was just right there at Devil Dogs. Well, I think it was Gary's chat, but
Yeah, that they're doing races for the stickers or something like that.
well, they're
I gotta
doing races for all kinds of shit. But
Oh,
it
that's
was
right.
like,
Yeah, the towel.
yeah, I was like, I donated a towel. Probably could have donated a lot more. As a matter of fact, if they want to share your live with you, Lance, I'll donate another one. Shit.
Yeah. We had I thought Joe Everett was going to come up here. It's a whole one of the main reasons I went live, because to see him on a live, first off, I think he's a little picky and choosy about who shows he goes on to, but I don't think he and I have any bad past. I think we're pretty good friends actually, but it's his birthday today.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
like to see him up here, Joe, in case you're lurking.
Well, you all know that this is me after a Dickie show, so
Yeah,
I gotta switch out. I gotta switch out of Uncle Dickie show mode into normal chat. Where we can.
You gotta calm down, huh?
I gotta bring it down a little bit. You gotta bring it back a couple paces. But it was a good thing because as soon as I left Uncle Dickie show, I jumped over there on Gary and Devil Dogs Live, and I was like, "Give some shit away," and then.
Yeah, I left I had it playing, and then I found out. I think I showed you a picture. I got a 1989 Merc little 4-horsepower motor I'm gonna use for trolling trout lines for crabs, and I watched a video about a Texas trout line. I had never. It's the same principle, same exact principle as a crab trout line, except ours will be a residential license, which I just added on to my fishing permit. It was $2 to add it on, and I can fish 1,200-foot line, 1,200-foot line, and you usually bait them with like a eel, a salted eel, or a chicken neck or something like that, and you run that trout line and dip the crabs. But I watched this guy, man. He had I so thought about you too, Randy. He's got that Pelican boat like mine, and he put one of them Swamp long shaft motors, brand new, hanging off the back of the thing. And he was going down this river, and he knew where it was. It shocked me because he was going down this river and he had to stop because there's a pipeline going through the river, and the boat and the prop and all that would have hit this pipeline easily. So he had to get off and actually walk it over the pipeline and then continue. But it's pretty cool. Same thing. It's just baits that hang down. So we wouldn't. So our trout line wouldn't actually have like a tail hanging off of it. We would actually tie the crab, the bait on there like an eel, and when the line sags, that gives you your depth, and then you put like a PVC elbow, and you hook that line up over the elbow, and you run that trout line real slow, where the line's running through the elbow, and that before the crab hits water surface. Once the crab hits that surface, it's off. So before it hits the surface, you take and dip that crab off that line, and throw them in there, and then the line just drops back down to the water. It's weighted at two ends. Same difference.
Am I the only moderator on your live right now?
That is a good possibility. There's a lot of new folks in here.
Hey, there's a lot of good new folks though. They're all great. They're all great people. If they're coming from Gary and Devil Dogs Live, they're great people.
Yeah, no, I didn't even think about that, Simon, but you're
I'm
probably
gonna
right.
dropping people's links.
What's that?
I'm gonna go to their channels to drop their links in your chat.
Yeah, I need to. I still got.
Let me drop some links.
I still have Uncle
Can
Dickie
we drop
playing.
some links? Hey,
Yeah.
I'll drop some links, baby.
You look like you play for the Chili Peppers.
You seen the Chili Peppers the other day.
Yeah, just it.
I was fucking with Christy the other day, and I was like, "Hey, baby, look." I was like, "I got my hair back," and I did like this, and a big old clump of it fell out, and I was like, "Look, my hair's falling out." Stupid. It's stupid. I know it's stupid. No big deal. Just trying to make somebody laugh.
Yeah, we got it, Laura. I see it in my email. Thank you. WAP. I think I said hello to him already. Chris is in here. I don't know. Chris must not want his towel.
I'm not even. Usually
Not
I'm
a-
on my phone.
Not a priority for him, I guess. He's a VIP. He has a pretty serious job, doesn't he? Yeah, no worries, Laura. It's probably going to take a couple weeks to get it out, get it stitched and get it sent out. Maybe next week sometime. I was really backed up there for a while because I was having so many doctor appointments left and right. And I got that behind me for at least 3 to 6 months now. So that's I'm grateful for. So you went out? So what was the concert about, Simon? Did you enjoy that one?
Oh yeah, it's fantastic, man.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I seen Simon crowd surfing.
Yeah, that one's dropped me in my wheelchair.
They were just they had he was his wheelchair on top of everybody. Nobody was even holding him up.
I was doing wheelies.
Thank you.
Simon, did you get the picture from Christy today?
Yeah, actually, I sent it back to her. The thumbnail and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'll send it to you here in a bit.
So,
George and I-
Monday should be pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thumpahog's a good guy. I enjoy Corey. He loves fishing. This man goes fishing on his lunch break. He's always fishing. I'm really getting into a lot of those fishing channels. Like, I'm glad I found them. Usually on Saturdays, there's a guy that actually ties lures. I enjoy watching him. Oh, as a matter of fact, I got. What did I do with him? Oh, my back is killing me, man. One of my daughters came over here and she brought a bunch of changing her furniture around. A lot of the stuff that she had was her inheritance from my mother-in-law passed or her grandparents. There he is, Joe. We're just talking about you.
What's up, Everett?
Trying to get you up here for your birthday. Thank you for hopping in. But that's one of the ones. Pink and white, I hear, is the new chartreuse. So I got him he hand painted it and everything. He made it look blotchy purposely so that it looked like it's wounded, bleeding. But that's some of the stuff he did. $3 a piece, dude.
Oh wow, not bad.
Yeah. This is what they call guacamole. That's that Corey guy, Thumpaholic. He's the one that named this one. But this is what's up, Jared?
What's up,
This is real
Jared?
pop. These will hit good.
You said $3 a piece?
$3 a piece. I had this one made. I wanted something to replicate like a baby bluegill for them bass to hit. Yeah, he had a live, and dude, he tied these baits on his live for me, so I was able to ask him questions and everything during his live. It was so cool.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that I'll jump in and go rescue if I get tangled up on.
Yeah, I know it. But this channel is Natural State Fishing, and I wish I had more computer skills because I'd put that up. But yeah, he dips these heads.
What's the name of the channel, Lance?
Natural State Fishing.
Natural State.
Hey, Jared, look at it this way, man. Is you're back over there in Midland, but think about how deep your pocket's going to be when you get back to San Antonio.
Well, I thought he moved back to Midland.
Nah, he's working back over there again.
Is that one?
Yep, that's him.
All right.
What's up, Kyle? So, Mr. Everett, if you want to hop up here, I'll drink a beer with you, buddy, for your birthday.
There's a channel, Lance. The last one there in the chat.
Yeah, he's a good guy. It's him and his wife are the ones that go fishing, and they've done a couple of competitions with Sophie, but they're just a cute couple. You know, enjoy the time together, and they spend it fishing. They both love to go fishing. And Saturdays he ties lures on his channel. As I was getting ready to say, so he takes these heads and hooks, and he dips them into the paint powders, and then he bakes it. He bakes it like a powder coating, and then he'll tie them for you. Pretty cool. Simon, did Flea get naked on stage?
Half naked. Just took off his shirt. He was sweating like right from the beginning. He was just sweating like crazy.
And all I got out of it, Randy, was a new pistol. Shoot. Ain't no complaining about that.
That's what I say. It's worth it, Frank. It's worth it, Jared.
Yep.
Hey, anytime I can get a new gun, I work my ass off. I come home, I pay bills, and Christy gets, I don't know, grocery money, and then I go back to work. I don't get a new pistol.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I've actually started weeding some of my guns out. Stuff that I had like 4 or 5 of one caliber. It's like, why? You know.
1 for each hand and 2 backups.
Yeah. So I kept all the stuff that's really sort of unique, and dumped 3 other ones. I've only gotten rid of 3, and they're all moderns. I now saw a 338. Nice. Lance, Randy, Simon, you all take care. All right, Des, thank you.
Like this.
Thanks for hopping in. Much appreciated. I need to go get a beer, please. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Hold your door.
Simon, what are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do this upcoming week? We got my show on Monday and we got your show on Tuesday. We need to come up with some good shit.
Yeah, we have tomorrow to work on it.
Yeah, you want to do some giveaways and shit or what?
Yeah, I think so.
You better make it. Off-road venture Randy is setting up.
Get you in my truck.
I just got a text message that's very important to all of us. My boy Quentin Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not feeling too good right now. So everybody keep Quint in your prayers.
Okay. I thought you were going to say something else, but
no. Quint's not feeling too good right now. He says he's tired, but he wants everybody to know. He said, "I'm watching the live. I don't have the energy to say hi to everybody, so I'm saying hi to everybody for Quint because Quint's a TDO, baby. That's all I gotta say."
Yep. He'll get past it.
Yeah, he get over it.
So I
In the
do.
mean-
What's that?
No, I just in the meantime, he does say hello to everybody. He just don't have the energy to say hi to everybody because he would too. Trust me.
Roadhog. All right, Roadhog. Yeah, they had. I remember Kyle saying something. He's coming through Houston. Something y'all were talking about hooking up. Randy?
From the Uncle Dickie show.
No, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle. Well, he's one of them. But yeah, they were
Yeah,
talking
Kyle, one
Uncle
of 'em.
Dickie show about getting together. At is it in Channelview or is it just outside of
It's
Channelview?
not in Channelview. It's not in Channelview. It's in shit Crosby. It's called Extreme Off Road. That's
Thing.
where,
Okay.
yeah, that's where Bailey's boyfriend works.
Yeah, okay. I heard that. I remember Kyle saying something about he was going to be on travel coming through Houston. Something. Maybe that's.
Now we're all talking about getting our 4-wheelers and all that
Right.
shit, and
Yeah.
going down there and going and fucking riding some trails and shit, and then at the end of the day, like barbecuing.
Yeah, no, I heard that on Uncle Dickie, but I was referring to a different thing. As a matter of fact, I think you told him to come by the house, but maybe that's the same date. Now you just got something playing on it.
Hey, Devil Dog, all bullshit aside, like I said, my little girl's boyfriend works down there, and you can rent 4-wheelers. So don't worry about not having an off-road vehicle. They rent that shit down there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You can
But
rent
they
side by sides. You can rent 4-wheelers. You can rent, all that shit.
Okay, yeah, he says he's gonna be doing that as well. I mean, it was over a month ago he talked about it, but you see that? Oh, I can't. Oh man, I forgot. I'm in charge tonight.
Yeah. You're getting
I
rusty,
don't
man.
forget that stuff. I'm so sorry.
Like I tell Randy, my mouse is always in my hand.
Yeah, Jared, I'm in Channelview, baby. Look at this.
Thank you,
Sheena.
Sheena. Yeah, we went. It was Joe Everett's birthday. I went to go say hello to him.
Sheena.
The one that was hosting his show was ending his show, so they asked me if I'd go live. So I went live about 15 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago.
30, almost 40 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. Another meetup like that. There's any type of meetup like that's going to be badass.
There was a meetup, I think, yesterday and today somewhere. I don't know where exactly it was, but they were doing a live from it from the gathering they had.
I think I
Not
thought
sure if
Devil Dog had another meetup in his area, or maybe it's already come and gone. But
yeah, let's have one in San Antonio. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I'm down. I'm down to go to San Antonio. I mean, I got a trailer I could pull. I'll bring some. What are we gonna do? We're gonna drive over some cactus, something like that.
yeah, I went to the ear doctor and had my ears lowered to Kyle.
Take off your hat, Lance. Let me see that haircut. I know you got a haircut.
Oh damn, brother!
Yeah.
It's almost like a good
Sexy.
mindset, man.
Cinco
What's
de
up, Gary?
Mayo.
Yeah,
What's
got it
going
all.
on, Gary? What's up, man?
Tired of it.
You're at the ice cream shop.
Yeah, he's in the ice cream shop.
Love the ice cream shop. I guess I need to get one just so when I pop up over here, y'all got maybe a pit barbecue thing.
Double dog.
What's up,
Yep.
Freddie?
What's
the dog,
up?
the mention of the dog sort of scared me. So who's this coming up here? Got a picture of a dog showing.
Look at left comment there.
I cooked Berea for 7 YouTubers yet. Oh, the live, the comedy live. That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, Leb. If you want to jump, hey, jump up here, Leb. I want to hear about that shit, man.
Left.
I seen Joey in his like sparkling
Yeah,
Yeah.
in his sherbet purple shirt.
Oh man, dude, I can't imagine what really went on behind the scenes over there.
Yeah. Yeah, Lep, come on up, buddy. We talk about it. I forgot about it. When Rand just said something, I said, oh, I did see that with Joey with that satin looking purple shirt on. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
he did. He played the part, man. He played the part. I know he did. I know it was funny as hell. Just from looking at the picture, I laughed my ass off. So I know that if I'd have been there, it would have been funny as hell.
He's in the doghouse.
I got you. No big deal.
Must have had a good time.
Yeah.
It happens.
In the doghouse equals good time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pay the price.
Mrs. Lep isn't happy with me.
Oh.
Oh shit! You must have told some nasty jokes. That's why Christy.
That's for spank you.
That's
Yeah.
why Christy sleep right now. Yeah, Christy went to bed during the Uncle Dickie show because it got kind of ugly.
No, it's all right.
No, I didn't get ugly, but I'm just saying.
I watched the whole show. It wasn't very ugly. It was funny as hell.
I went over to Sheena's for a little while, and then I had Uncle Dickie playing in the background, and I was putting a water pump in that little outboard, and I got the wrong damn water pump impeller. So I came back to the live and started watching it more. I watched it a good bit. I watched all you talk about the hookup for the four-wheelers and checked out. Saw Sheena I hadn't seen her for a while. So I checked her out. And I went back to Uncle Dickie and y'all were gone.
Yeah. Hey, remember how I was telling you that my most successful video that I've made so far has been that gumbo with Russ. But I had to take it down because I was wearing my uniform and my company didn't like that very much, me putting their logo on social media.
Right.
Well, today I was just fucking around. I get into YouTube Studio and I was able to blur that logo out. So I re-uploaded. Yeah, I re-uploaded that video.
Oh shit! Let me see.
Cool. Yeah, I think we talked about that one about showing at Santa Maria, or at least talking about it. Doing a walk around was your idea. It was a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to. Go ahead, Randy. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying I should have filmed it, but I was in a hurry to do that because I had a deadline to meet for Drunken Chef. So
that all dropped this week, didn't it? Didn't that all drop this week?
Yeah, well, it dropped Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy. Yeah, good job, man. It's blurred out.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah. Well, it was I guess he sent it to public, right?
Yeah, I turned it back on. Hey,
Yeah,
watch
we
it.
1,100 views on it, more or less.
Well, watch at the end. Watch at the end of the video though. Like I fucked up and I didn't take the blur off of it. So at the end, when mop sauce, my dog mop sauce, when she's eating out of the bowl, it blurs her face out.
Yeah, I didn't get an alert for it.
Well, it's 5 months old.
Yeah.
You sent it to public.
So you didn't like retitle it and then
No,
Just
edit that part though, blur.
right. Okay.
Oh, there
yeah,
was a gunshot.
Yeah, towards the end, it blurs her face out like for no reason whatsoever. It just blurs out the dog's face.
Where's Gary at now? Oh, there's a bunch of sausage things hanging.
I done moved over to the barbecue pit.
Yeah, I like that. It looks good. I like that background.
What's that? Salt Lick?
That's Texas style barbecue pit stock photo from Austin.
Damn, it was like that or what?
That looks good though.
I just looking for something that might fit in.
You know,
Chick passed out and fell out
just got a beer in your hand. You fit right in.
chairs. A face man at the show.
That ain't good.
At your house, Lep?
No, at the show.
At the show, okay.
Yeah, y'all must have been really funny then.
Yeah, Lance, we had that meetup back in December, right after Christmas.
Yeah, I
when
remember
Gary,
that one.
Yeah,
Yep,
when
I
Gary
remember
came
that.
down.
Yep, I
And
remember him. Go
yes,
ahead. I'm sorry.
I cooked 3 briskets then and stuff, and then they're actually this weekend was a Mid American meetup in Oklahoma, Lake 10 Killer, and then Gary has a meetup coming up in Mississippi here shortly. When's that, Gary?
It's gonna be on June the 3rd.
June the 3rd. Yeah, I remember Gary saying something about that's been a month ago. I didn't know about the Oklahoma one, but I watched Gary on his road trip to Houston, Eddie, for that one.
Yeah, he's coming down this weekend to pick up a goat.
How's he wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a short video. I don't know. I didn't.
They had bottles. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to Kyle.
I didn't see what the whole thing was about, but it was like baby fainting goats, and they had a board that was at a little bit of an incline. It was like a 2x12 or something, and I don't know if they had that thing greased down or waxed down, but these goats were trying to run up this board, and they get near the top and slide back down. And they run up to that board and just slide back down because goats love to play anyway. But I thought that was cool as hell watching them do that.
Dude, hey, Devil Dog. I mean, y'all weren't too far away from me when y'all did that meetup, and y'all were like at a VFW or something, right?
Yeah, it was American Legion here in in Dayton, rather.
Yeah, y'all were there, and honestly, dude, I looked at that shit and I told Christy, I was like, we're not too far away from it, but I was at work, and then I was watching it all damn near all day because y'all just had the camera set there, so I was watching the whole thing.
Yeah, it was
When
good.
I got home, I was like, shit. I was like, damn, we should have gone to that, but
Yeah.
right when I got home, y'all had ended. So,
Well, we'll have another one down there soon. We may have to arrange it like the last one we did down there.
Well, depending on how many people we have show up too, Mark Kratz, he stayed at a B&B over here, and it probably would have been cheaper, and there, it would have fit all the people that we had to have it at the B&B, and it was like it was a nice place. It had like gaming machines, dart table, pool tables, a bar. It had all kinds of stuff there.
yeah, the last time I had a chance to meet with a bunch of YouTube guys was at the rodeo.
Yeah, hopefully everything goes well, man. I'm still planning on
add some of this
February.
homemade.
I've only met 2, but and they came to my house.
Yeah, the only thing that's going to change that is if there's the daughter needs some money for stuff that y'all are aware about, but most of y'all are aware about anyway. That's the only thing that's going to change it. We got to jump into our savings for something.
We're gonna do a GoFundMe for Lance to get to Texas.
It should be fine.
So you plan on coming down here February, Lance?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I'm gonna do the rodeo thing this year.
Okay.
I meet a bunch of guys I talk to on a daily basis, and see what that rodeo is all about. That barbecue cook-off.
Yep.
Is all about, which I always keep forgetting, and I don't know if I ever. Oh, did you receive something from me again, Eddie?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. But I keep forgetting to ask you. I know you did a competition. How did that go?
Not as well as I wanted it to. We entered 5 categories: margarita, freaking what was the steak called? My son did the steak, and then we had chef's choice, ribs, and brisket. And out of 16, I came in 13th in brisket, and we took chef's choice. We took first in that, and then in one other one they took 7th, and then 2 of the other ones they took 16th. We took 16th.
Ain't bad. Got chef's choice there, man.
The bad thing was though is they didn't tell you what they liked or didn't like at this one. They didn't tell you what they liked or didn't like or anything else. So
Right.
it was like, how do you know what to improve, what to work on, or anything else? You don't know, and several other people tasted it and they loved it, and they're like, this is going to win and stuff like that. But no. And so there was no reason whatsoever. And there was teams out there with freaking, fifth wheels and freaking barbecue pits on trailers, like huge propane pits. And, they've been doing this for 5+ years, 5, 10, 15 years. And yeah, Rodeo Houston, that's what that picture is. And then we just took our little, there's Randy. We just took our little my little smoker out there and was using my little smoker and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So everybody you see in this picture has a YouTube channel. You got
There's Grumpus.
Yeah, so you got Mac Bays, you got our B's, you got Andrew, the grill sergeant. Look at Kent up there, taller than everybody.
Yeah, all in the back. This guy legit chef.
Yeah, Chef Johnny ain't no bullshit.
Yeah, this guy's legit chef right here in the yellow shirt.
Look, there's cooking with CJ. There's our boy Daniel, Barbacoa Bandits. There's fucking what's his name? Zach. I don't know why I said that like that. Uncle Steve. Man, hey, you got like 9 million subscribers combined with all of that. There's a bunch of people. I don't know about 9 million, but
yeah,
sounded good.
Yeah, Barbacoa Bandits. He was going to come to our meetup, but he wasn't able to make it.
Oh, is that right, Daniel? He's a good guy.
Yeah, he lives down south Houston, southeast Houston.
He sort of kind of went off the camera there for a little while now, but I've been surprised. Paul C. That's a new one.
He's from England.
Paul C. is.
Mm-hmm.
Paul C. What's up, Paul C.?
What's up, Paul? Thank you for coming in. Oh, yep, England, UK. Thank you.
He's just waking up, so it's like 7:13 in the morning there or something.
Gary, are you working, Gary?
No.
No, I'm just typing in the chat.
Okay.
Working on giving everybody a headache.
Well, I tend to talk a lot, and sometimes I try to just keep my mouth shut and let my finger do some talking. So
Yeah.
That way I don't try to walk over anybody and not trying to talk over anybody.
Yeah, that's one good thing. That's one bad thing when you got a lot of people on a panel and that. It's just you try to keep conversation going and it never fails. You have to walk on top of somebody.
And then there's usually somebody that's louder than somebody else.
Oh, sorry, Simon. Let me turn my stuff down.
Let me turn my stuff down.
Man, shut up.
I haven't even checked on Raquel lately. I see she had a live
yesterday.
Lives again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's trying to. Sorry, Simon.
All the snow is gone.
Yeah, she's trying to keep it to her horses and stuff like that for the most part, I think.
Yeah.
Well, she did do a gardening video a few days ago.
That's the alert I got. Time to get dirty, I think it said something like that. And I hadn't watched that one yet. But she puts in a pretty nice garden.
Yeah.
It reminds me, I shot my aunt's garden today. Got
All right.
uploaded up.
I put mine in too early this year. It's the first garden I've had in years. But now that I retired back in September, I put an above ground garden in, not a big one, just my wife and I at home. But I saw my broccoli, and my broccoli just is getting taller and taller. I've never planted broccoli before. And I'm a little worried that it's not going to do right. I mean, it's got little broccoli buds in the center of it, but it can't be no more than 3 inches around, and the plant's steadily getting taller.
Our leaves get really big, so it's probably right on time. No, because those
I was
broccolis
thinking,
get covered by the leaves.
yeah, I was sort of kind of thinking it might be, I can't remember the word that's used. If you don't get it planted soon enough, it goes to something.
Gary can tell you.
Goes to what, Gary?
Well,
If you don't
typically,
get, sir?
if you don't plant it soon enough, it typically will go to seed.
Go to seed.
Well, just because the fact that a lot of this stuff, if it gets too hot, it'll start trying to produce seeds so that it can recreate, for the next year. And
Right.
so the plants actually go through and kind of keep an eye. It's just like, well, it knows, that its main purpose is to keep it going from this year to next year. And
Right.
so, and when it's hot, when it comes out, its primary focus is trying to produce something that's going to drop some seeds and create next year. And I would think that's what you're talking about. But
Yes, sir. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And I first time I ever had broccoli in the ground, Gary. I know you grow a lot of peppers.
I
I
do.
watched your gardening last year, Gary, but this broccoli, it's probably about 16 inches tall right now.
Mhm.
The actual fruit is probably only about 3 inches in diameter.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking the plant, I just got it in the ground too late, and the
I-
plant went to seed.
It's possible. Broccoli is one of those, early spring or late fall, late fall vegetables. But
Yeah,
my aunt's got some that right now are looking beautiful. I really
right.
haven't done a lot of the brassicas. Most of what I do is a lot of the summer stuff. Squash and peppers and tomatoes and that type of stuff. Cucumbers. Um,
Yeah.
but the my aunt, does that type of stuff, and she's got some beautiful ones that she's just harvested some,
Yeah.
and she's got some that she needs to get out there and harvest.
Yeah.
In fact,
Go ahead,
uploading
Gary.
that video right now.
That was all right. It probably hit the ground end of February, Sheena. That and cauliflower both. Cauliflower looks great, but I don't see any fruit on it yet.
Well, all I can tell you is, that hers are pretty much ready to harvest.
Yeah. It's a learning thing because I tried different things. I mean, when I put in, a lot of plants, we did corn and stuff like that. But this year I just got 3 different types of tomatoes, probably 4 different types of tomatoes. My
Would you happen to
basil,
remember? Would you happen to remember what kinds you planted? I'm just curious.
I have them all marked, but I don't remember. Beefsteaks, of course.
Okay.
Um,
Those are my
uh,
favorite.
yeah, big boys, beefsteaks, grape cherries. I did some type of new to me was a yellow tomato.
Oh
So
yeah.
I've never done one of them, but I just went and tied line up Friday where they're already starting to fall over, so I had to tie them up. My cherry tomatoes are already putting fruit out.
Cool.
How are you tying them up?
with a string. I'm going with like a line at the base of the plant, and I'll wrap it around the plant a little bit, and I'll tie it up high at the top. That tomatoes and the cucumbers both.
Do you know if they're determinate or indeterminate tomatoes?
I think they're determinate, so I'm afraid they're going to keep growing.
No, the indeterminate ones are the ones that keep growing.
Okay.
The determinate ones will grow as big as they're going to get, and they're going to put most all their fruit out within about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And they ain't going to produce no more.
Yeah. I pinched the tops out of them because some of, like, especially cherry tomatoes, they were already 2 foot tall. And I want to try and keep them. I learned that. Well, I say I learned it. Well, I was just wrong in answering your question, but that determinate and indeterminate, I just learned that after I already had my garden in. I bought everything from the Mennonites around here. You can't beat their. You can get 6 plant flat or little starter 6-packs for $3 for vegetable
That's
plant.
not a bad price.
Yeah,
That's
around
about
here,
what they are around here.
Yeah, around here that's a pretty good price.
Yeah. Well, my favorite tomatoes are the. I mean, I like the Marians, but the taste of the ones that I like the best so far have been the Cherokee Purple. I love a black Krim tomato, and also Aunt Ruby's German green tomato. The taste on those is just so much better than everything else.
Hey, Simon. Chef's being a smartass. He texted me saying hello with the little emoji of Forrest Gump waving.
Yeah, I haven't joined. I did see a purple one, Gary. So the grandma's green, is that like for making fried green tomatoes?
No, Aunt Ruby's German green tomato is actually it's about the size of a beefsteak, maybe a little smaller, but they will, when they become ripe, they just turn a slightly different shade of green.
All right.
And you have to keep a closer watch on those. In fact, I've got a taste test, I think, on this channel from last year, on Aunt Ruby's German green taste test. It's you have to keep a closer watch, and you have to feel them. The main way to tell is slightly different color, but even then you may not be able to tell. So you feel them when they become a little softer. That's when they're ripe.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, ain't you just about a master gardener or something?
I've taken the courses to be a master gardener. I have not donated enough time. In order to become a master gardener, you have to take, it's like 40 hours worth of classes. You have to go through and donate 40 hours. I think it's 40 hours in your first year to different things that they've got going on. And after that, it's like 20 hours a year. I just haven't had the time to donate all that time. And so, I mean, the fact is, Tammy kind of got a little annoyed with me because she's been gardening her whole life, and she's been a master gardener for 9 or 10 years. And, you know, when I started all this gardening, she said, it's got to where I know about as much as she does about a lot of things. Now, there's a lot of things that she knows more about than me, because most of what I pay attention to is like vegetables and that type of thing. But you got, herbs and that type of thing. She knows more than I do. So,
hey, Lynn. Hey,
Sir.
You know what I don't pay much attention to?
What's that?
Especially when it's talking, Gary.
Me. I knew that was
coming. Especially when it's talking numbers, analytics, or gardening.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I like picking up some gardening tips, but
no. And I'm trying to learn, but I didn't do it this year. I tried last year, and it was just too freaking hot, and I didn't have really anything grow except my peppers.
Out of go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Out of like 20 tomato seeds that I planted, I have 2 plants that actually sprouted.
Is that right?
Yeah.
My tomatoes did great.
My
What-
tomatoes
what's
got.
odd-
Well, here,
Sorry, Eddie.
I thought it was gonna be the cold weather would be over, so that's why I put them in back in March. But then we had a stretch of cold weather, which pretty much destroyed my plants.
Yeah. But what's odd is I we did a bunch of herbs, but I did my herbs in pots. I didn't put them in the above ground flower bed. There's a lot of time, and I didn't want them to like take over or mints. I'm sorry. I didn't want them to take over the yard or stuff, start trailing. So we put them in pots so we can contain them. But my basil, all my basils started dropping leaves, just bloop, 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 started dropping them off. And then my barbecue thyme, which is the one that I wanted the most out of everything, I wanted to see what that barbecue thyme was all about.
That's last year. That is my Great Expectations trellis. That's about 10 foot tall and that's about 10 feet tall.
Yeah, see, mine's nowhere near that tall. And what happened is I tried to my wife has, she takes care of cats and like feral cats and stuff. And I refuse to eat anything out of a garden that I know a cat's been in there digging. So I bought this arch to go over top of it so I can net the whole garden over. But the heaviest wire that Lowe's had, it just collapsed on me. So I had to make a quick change. And I had when I retired, I sold my box truck, and I had a bunch of 3/4 inch PVC pipe sitting alongside the barn back there, and I stuck it and made arches. So my arches aren't even probably 4 foot off the bed. So it's hard for me to get in there, but I'm gonna do something different.
That's tall order. Keep them out there. If it was a deer, I could tell you how to keep a deer out your garden.
Yeah, well, no, I've got cherry tree netting over top of everything, and it's worked great. But I think the raccoons have figured out how to get in there. They're smart animals. I think
They
the
are.
coons have figured out how to get in there. I have the ends, I had the seam overlap of like 2 feet, and the raccoons have figured out how to get in their nose in there, I think, and open it up where they just go on in the garden. But they haven't done anything in the garden. But my jalapenos too. Sorry, Eddie. My jalapenos also, they're not doing very well. I'm really surprised. I'm gonna do another crop of peppers. Anthony Tiger McCool Fire Cups. He sent me some habanero seeds, jalapeno seeds, and sriracha seeds from California. So I'm going to grow them because I have those same things planted already, and I want to do a comparison and see if there's something different from that California plant versus our plant, which probably isn't, but it just be something I would do.
When it comes to peppers, I usually like to mention that they're one of the plants that tend to thrive pretty well with neglect. You can pay too much attention to them.
Yeah.
So if you're having some issues, kind of ignore them for a while.
Well, I put more blood meal out on them Friday, but yeah, I know it. But I think what it is that I start my soil out with a screened topsoil, and I only put out of 3 yards of topsoil, I only put about 2, maybe 4 cubic feet of a cow manure compost in there to try to break it up, keep it broken up. I think the soil's gotten too wet and muddy.
Are you in a raised bed or in ground?
Raised bed. Yeah,
Something that you can use, 2 things that you can use to keep that what's called friable is vermiculite and perlite.
Yep. Vermiculite I used to work with actually years and years ago. But yeah, I'm going to do something different. I just need the soil needs to be so that it breathes a little bit more. It's just I think when that topsoil dries up, it just gets too hard, and the roots are having a hard time getting through the dirt. It's the only thing I can figure, and I'll play with it some more. Like I say, I'm not really stressing over it because I plan on doing. We have an area on the house where it used to be a one-car garage, and I finished it off and I put French doors on the front of it because my wife she'll overwinter all of her ferns and her geraniums and anything else that'll any other perennial that she can get bloom next year. We don't have to buy them, so they'll go into this room, and I think that's where I'm going to. And it's heated also, heated and air conditioned. So I'm going to put grow some peppers in there this year.
Yeah, my serrano pepper plant is covered in peppers right now. It probably has at least 10 to 15. There's like 2 or 3 that are ready to pluck out, you know.
Is that right now?
Yeah, pretty big size.
I'm just barely getting anything to show at all my pepper plants.
It's been liking all that rain we gotten recently. Like this month, and this past month, it's been about, I don't know, 10 days of rain.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good thing too, Kyle. Put some crab shells in there. That's part of the reason why I want to get this little motor running, because I want to run a 1,200-foot trout line to get do some crabbing this year.
I went ahead and put an a video I did on how to make raised bed soil. I mean, if you're interested.
Yeah, I will. We'll start following this guy. He's the Next Level Gardening, I think is his channel. And
that is going to be Tony O'Neill, I think, from used to be Simplify Gardening, maybe.
He has a couple channels. He does have a couple channels. But he was telling me something about a worm casing soil.
Vermicompost.
And see if you can find someone in your area. He wasn't telling me. I say he was telling me, but in his live, worm casing soil, and also that there's probably a mushroom grower in the area, but he don't. I mean, I think I'm not too sure where this. He just recently moved, and I want to say he's in California, maybe.
Yeah.
So he was saying something about worm castings.
It's worm castings, and that's you can actually develop your own worm bed, or you can go to the Tractor Supply store and get that. You could even make I've done a couple times videos on how to make vermicompost tea, which is very gentle. You can even feed it to your plants every day. And all you're doing is mixing up some molasses, some rainwater, take some worm castings, which is vermicompost, and put it in like a stocking piece of pantyhose, whatever, hang it over in it, and put one of those aerators in it, and that will go through and make a gentle fertilizer that you can use every day on it. Should do pretty well for it.
Well, he was also saying about if you have someone that grows mushrooms, that they periodically change out their soils, and that they're still a great compost for what I'm doing. But he says if you can get someone to do that, it'd be really great. I saw Kyle make this comment, something else I had learned about peppers, and I'm probably going to have to deal with that this year, but I won't know till next year, is that I think when it comes time, I believe my peppers are too close to each other, where something that's mild, usually relatively a mild pepper, Next year could be a scorcher of a pepper because of the cross pollinations. Gary, chime in. I'm just learning. I'm just learning. I'm just trying to
Well,
repeat what I think I remember.
it certainly can heat it up. The some of the factors that actually can affect the how hot a pepper is they say that if you go through and starve a pepper of nutrition, it tends to fire it up a little bit. And I've also noticed that whether it be with watermelons or with peppers, if you go through and you harvest after there's been a long a dry spell, so to speak,
Yes, sir.
if you're looking for heat, of course, ain't nothing wrong with getting a couple of boot jalokia or ghost peppers or some California Reapers either. There's a lot of there's a lot of hot peppers out there.
Yeah, well, I've got Ghost growing. I do have Ghost growing. I'll start this question out for Paul. Paul, I'm in St. Mary's County in the state of Maryland. Actually, the county in which I live in, we still have horse and buggy Amish and Mennonites on our streets. It's still growing left and right. There's so many plans. So many mom and pop places over the past year have closed up. And then, the bigger chain things are coming in. Unfortunately, I just was talking to a guy the other day, and we've got a Chili's. No, what's the Chipotle? Chipotle coming in. We got a what's that chicken thing that everybody likes? They got the fried pickles.
Those are good.
I can't think of it because I don't eat out. Like the fast foods. Some popular chicken joint where they got the waffle fries or something like that.
That's Chick-fil-A that has waffle fries.
Chick-fil-A, that's it. Because my children love the mushrooms or the I saw Sheena's comment. They love the fried pickles. Gary, you want to tell Mr. Paul where you're from?
Oh, I'm from Mississippi. By the way, Sheena's talking about some organza bags. A lot of people use them for jewelry. They use them for a lot of different things. But organza bags, if you want to keep the seed and you want to keep it true to the pepper, it's a good idea once the flowers open to put an organza bag or something like that around them so that it will, but not if you want cross pollination. You can literally go through and go from one pepper and go over and pollinate it onto the other.
Right.
At least some of them. I think there's over 50,000 kinds of peppers, and I think there's at least I think, and don't quote me on this, but I think there's 3 different types. But the peppers are, in fact, I would recommend, next year to try and overwinter your peppers. That my Carolina Reaper, man, it's looking beautiful right now, and I overwintered it. Whenever it got to where it was going to be freezing, I brought it in. I did not bother doing what I should have done and put a layer of sand on the top of it so that it cut down on bugs. But we've been getting gnats in this room because of it. But I've got most of them gone now. But they're back safely outside. I'm sorry, I tend to drone on and on.
No, you're fine. That's why Chris, Tennessee Bushwhacker, he gets it going.
He does.
You almost wish you could record him because he's got some knowledge in his head. I had a harvest of parsley already, and I dried it. I got a new dehydrator, or new to me. I bought a used one, and tried parsley. But that's what I want to do. I made a promise to myself, and I made a statement out publicly that I wanted to try and do a little bit of canning this year. So that was the whole purpose of getting this thing going. But if a good old AdSense doesn't change your ways and give them the money they owe me, I ain't going to do nothing else for YouTube except what I already have paid for and what I've already cooked. But anyhow, I heard about the cross pollination. I did hear. I think that same guy, the Upper Level Gardening, he has
Yeah.
a video. He has a video on overwintering your peppers, your pepper
Yeah.
plants.
I know who you're talking about. I I don't remember his name. I'm looking at his channel right now. Next Level Gardening.
Yeah,
You know, in fact, he's got one of the top. He does have one of the top videos out there about how to make your tomatoes more productive.
yep.
He's got a lot of good information on his
Did
video.
you see that chicken coop? Looks
I
like
haven't watched. I'll be honest with you. I don't really watch the bigger channels anymore. He's got
yeah,
over 880. He's got 881,000 subscribers, and I tend to hang out mostly with the smaller channels these days.
yeah. And I certainly appreciate that. I don't. I mean, I don't always head to his channel. It's just when I was when they dealt with that talking with the heart stuff, I just stopped doing everything. I just
Yeah.
was watching, checking out some new videos, see if I can learn something new about gardening and everything. And he has got a daggone chicken coop that if you look out in his backyard, he built it, but it looks like an English Tudor house. Well, you walk through the front door of it and it's all hollowed in the back. It's only like 3 walls, I think it is. There's a daggone chicken coop in the back of it. Looks cool as hell.
Um, a couple of folks that focus on chilies or the peppers that you might want to watch that I really enjoy, even though they're pretty large channels. Pepper Geek and Chili Chump are two that have a lot of good information about. And there's another one I just can't think of it off the top of my head. There's one fellow who specializes so much in a lot of the special peppers out there. Pepper seeds these days come from this dude, and you know they've got a lot of really good stuff out there. And
Sheena said something about that chili chump already, but there's the other ones that chili something Johnny chilies or
I think I know who you're talking about. Maybe Johnny Small Pepper.
Johnny Small Pepper. That's him. He's in a lot of lives and stuff, and I understand he sells plants and seeds. I don't know.
I know Johnny's great people, but I haven't, you know, and I've been in a few of his lives. A lot of his lives that I've been in, we're talking about, you know, YouTube, and I know he's done a lot of videos with, you know, eating hot peppers. It's amazing what he can do. I'm not familiar with all of his work. I know I like him. He's good people, and he hangs out with, you know, people just like me and you. So I see him from time to time over in. He's been in some of my live streams. He's been in some of. I know he's been over. I see him from time to time regularly over at James Gipe's channel. I've seen you over there at James Gipe's channel too, I believe.
I have been over there. Like Randy, he was going over there. Randy was sort of kind of working a relationship, and I saw James actually come in Georgia Mize lives.
Yeah,
and I went over there just to show respect. And
James is good people.
Yeah.
A lot of people though don't understand. I think that there's a lot of people that don't understand. You know, a lot of when you go to James Gipe's channel, a lot of what you see is he's just dropping links. He's trying to help people, you know, make connections. I think people think that they're just trying to get somebody to connect with your channel. That's what, you know, because a lot of people are very concentric, very focused on themselves. But the brilliance to what he's doing is that he's dropping links for you to get to meet other people. You have to go and, you know, talk with those other people and get to know them. They reciprocate when you do that.
Right.
But you know, I think some people just think that's just a sub for sub channel, and it's not.
Right.
It's an access or a source of new people that otherwise you may not ever get to meet.
Yeah, and then he's pretty strict in there too. I mean, You know, as far as like that last time I was in there, I haven't been in there. Well, whenever you were in there, Gary, it was probably a week ago, maybe less than a week ago. Actually, I went to go get in it last night, and he actually had a panel. He had people up on a panel last night, but I didn't. Something else caught my attention, and I went elsewhere. But
well, I do hang out some over there at his. I try to make it whenever I can, especially when I'm working on developing, a channel like my YouTube police channel.
right,
Because the problem with a smaller channel is that they don't have that many connections. And if I was looking at my Belt Loop 29 channel, I've got over 1,000 people that I'm subscribed to, and that's lots of people for me to go out and meet and mingle with. But on my YouTube police channel, I don't have those connections. I don't, and for me to go in with that and meet new people, it's easier when you've got somebody that's promoting a lot of people.
I heard my phone go off, and it's over here where that motor is. I'll be right back.
I'm sorry, y'all. I tend to run off at the mouth.
Really?
You know that about me already, Devil Dog. That's right, Sheena. I agree.
Oh, is that where he went?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you got that? I barely typed that.
Well, I was taking that outboard motor over there, and I left my phone over there in case. So I was playing a couple different lives, and I had Uncle Dickie going over here, and I left the phone over there, and I heard it going off. But yeah, I think Guy, he's
There he is.
what's up, Randy?
Hey.
He's
Finished off a whole goddamn old 12-piece wings, man. I'm fucking fatter than a wood tick right now.
Now I want to go get me something to eat, Randy. Thanks.
we were just talking about Guy, Randy.
Chrissy ordered Wingstop. She ordered Wingstop for dinner, and I haven't had a chance to eat yet. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, I'm going to eat one, and I jumped back on. And then I was like, I'm going to eat two. And then I sat down, and I was like, fuck it. I didn't eat all the carrots, all the celery, all the wings. I ate everything.
You're hungry.
I ain't ate all day, man.
Did you hear Tom Garvey? They're still fighting COVID at the household. He was in here earlier.
Tom?
Tom
Garvey?
Garvey? Yeah. Well, I saw him on a live last week, and I had heard that they were sick. But I thought it was Tom, but he said that Mrs. G wasn't doing well at all last week. And he was in here earlier, and I asked him how everything was going. Was she doing any better? And he said that they've been fighting COVID. Thinks they may have gotten it because he does that, plays drums at that Vegas dinner hall or something on Saturday nights, and thinks he may have got that COVID from there.
What did Hammy say about making that song and sending it to Tom to put some drums to?
I know she has sent it to him, but Tom basically told her, this was earlier in the week, that that they were down and out, and he didn't know that when he would be able to add drum beat to it.
No rush. Custom music doesn't get rushed.
Yeah. Did y'all heard that song she did, Gary and Eddie?
Which one?
She did Hammy, Mountain Moon.
No.
Mountain Moon Adventures.
You want me to play it, Lance?
I was just going to say, I got 20% left on my battery. It's on my phone.
I can bring it up.
Okay.
I have a great appreciation for Hammy's music.
Yeah, she did she did a couple songs actually.
Yeah, for you and George.
Hold on a
I
second.
didn't want to start day drinking, so
Hang on a second. Let me push
it's
pause.
morning. It's not daytime.
I wonder if I still have that. Hold on.
Put it in the
Yeah.
basement.
There it is. You push and play, or I push play.
I
You gotta
think
do
I
it.
got. I think I
Yeah.
gotta put. Hold on a second. Let me start over again.
You gotta jump over to that window.
Yeah, I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
8:40.
I closed it down. I'm learning this shit. I ain't as good as Devil Dog and Belt Loop on this.
Let me see if I
If
have
you
it.
like,
Right now.
I could share her music.
Look, here it goes.
Okay.
I decided I probably should have a beer, but I didn't want to start day drinking, so it's morning. It's not daytime yet. Happy birthday week to me, Randy. I'm doing this song for you.
Yeah, it was her
Wayne
birthday.
Wood.
You don't have no idea how hard it is to try to remember all these words, and there's no papers in front of me or nothing. Well, not any that have any writing on them. Well, hello, my name is Randy. I'm a one-man rodeo. Just a good old southern boy. I like to put on a damn good show. You see, my buddy made me a walking 500 bones. Shave my head to my ass for swinging stones. Now the people out there was making fun of me and my pigtails and my braids. What did he do? Well, the joke's on you, 'cause Christy told me I'm still getting laid. So grease up the Bronco party, hold it seconds if you can. 'Cause I'm now blocking the street line man. Sometimes man gets pondering things that he don't need. Well, I took the clippers to my head with the help of my wife, Christy. Well, I said I don't really need it. I'm handsome and I'm tall. So I shave my head to my ass, swinging balls. Cause the people out there making fun of me, my pigtails and my braids. What do you do? Now the joke's on you. Christy tells me I'm so getting late. So grease up my Bronco body. Hold on 8 seconds if you can. 'Cause I am now fucking the streetlight man. Oh my God. Well, you all know my good wife, Christy. Well, she's got the biggest heart. She just giggles at me as I'm picking up the speed. Hit that old bed like a dart. Says that I look like Mr. Clean in my t-shirt and coveralls. With the money he makes, I'll bet you 20 that he shaves his balls. People out of there make fun of me, my pigtails and my braids. What do you do? That the joke's on you. Christy tells me I'm still getting laid. So grease up my Bronco body, right 8 seconds if you can. 'Cause I am now fucking a streetlight man. Yeah, I am now fucking a streetlight man. Open the chute, or you better watch your thumb.
She's so funny. I wish I had her personality and her outlook on life. She just don't have worry in the world.
Yeah. So, hey, I guarantee that's going to be stuck in y'all's head for the rest of the night. Watch, y'all be trying to go to bed tonight. You're going to be like, him still a barking, because it happens to me every night.
She gave Randy the rights to that song, so there's no copyright possibilities.
She's got a lot of good music on her channel.
Yeah, she got someone said something about she got some copyright claims, like her Janis Joplin song and all that she did.
I don't know anything about that. I just know that I mean, I've known her for a pretty good while.
Yeah.
And I've always enjoyed her music. She's got some. She did one old Johnny Cash song. I don't know if she still has it up or not, but she's got a wonderful voice, and some of her stuff is just really incredible.
Is that the one where there's an accident on the road or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Great song, man. White Wolf. There's something about there was an accident on the road or something like that. That's a great song.
Yeah, that was very, very funny the first time we listened to it. I listened to it with Christy. Lance sent it to me because MMA didn't know my contact information, so Lance sent it to me. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, shit.
And I can put up another one for y'all. Yeah, if y'all want to hear another one of her songs. The other one isn't that long as Randy's. She did one for George, Simon, and myself.
Oh, yeah. I heard that one already. It's pretty good, too.
I got to find it. Maybe. And this one, I think. No, definitely not that one. She did that song that Randy just played. She did another version of it with a deep man's voice, and I told her, I said, it creeped me out. I didn't like that one. So she replaced it with a Chipmunk's voice.
Yeah.
840.
That's it. No, don't want that one either. I don't know if I still got that song that she sent us. It may be gone now. Oh, wait a minute.
840.
Nope. Yeah, I think it's gone. Oh, that's a bummer. I didn't keep it. Does Facebook do that? Marketplace? They clear everything out?
No,
Here
your
it is. Here it is.
I guess, but those are 6. So.
Click it last to make it full screen. Click the video.
Yes, I can barbecue.
That's it. The end. That's a good one too. Did I lose everybody?
No, we're all still here.
I was just,
No, we're here.
I got way catching up
I'm
now.
just looking at her playlist.
Yeah, there's one that's really good. I mean, there's a lot of them that's really good, but there's one that really just stuck to me, and that's the one. I think there's a white wolf in the picture of it. That song is so good.
Yeah, she's definitely talented. I gotta send her. Well, I'm gonna stop right there because there's something being sent to her right now.
I got it. I do have it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I sent some of my stickers earlier too. Hey, Quint.
What's up, Clint? You say you already did?
I did. I think Thursday I sent it out. Finally, some stickers that I was gonna send her.
Yeah, I changed I added Canada to my shipping system, and I thought that was going to be such a pain in the butt, but it really is not. It's really not that hard. The hardest thing I think is trying to figure out what the item's description number is going to be. I think the cheapest thing I put in, it was one of those barbecue towels, embroidered towels. And the document says that it's a cleaning towel.
It is.
It is. Right. It's not a lie. But that way, I guess, and I think if I keep it under 4 ounces, if I remember correctly, there's no customs, no duty tax on it.
Okay. Where's Quint's comments? Oh, it's way up here.
What's that?
No, Quint. You were highlighting comments and I saw Quint, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, no, he just left a comment. Said it made him upload everyone, and then one before that saying that Hammy's song made him smile.
Yeah, but that was where is Quint?
Uh-oh. I lost the comments.
Yeah, that was 8 minutes ago. Okay.
Yeah, I stopped playing all the comments because I didn't want to come up on the screen while I was playing Hammy's thing. You got this. You got this.
I don't know what that is.
Hello, everybody. I might hear someone say something like that. It makes me think of Chuck. Hello, everybody.
Well, that's exactly what I thought of, man.
Yeah. She is. She
Really?
is. What's that?
No, everybody's saying that MMA's channel is unavailable. I dropped the link earlier.
Is that right? Oh, okay.
I was just there.
YouTube, please shut her down or something.
No, I didn't shut her down.
I was just thinking, I was looking for the name again, so I repeat myself. Gary, did you do that?
No.
dude, I just walked outside.
I'm literally on her page right now.
Oh, is that right?
Hey,
Yeah.
Lance, put me on the big screen.
I can share it if you want to see it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do, but looks like that. Let me click on a picture.
We got someone else here. We got, I think Gary posted it, Simon.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
Mountain Moon Adventures.
Yeah, I just walked outside to let the dog outside in the backyard, and I walked to the back porch. Dude, I just walked through a huge spider web. And that spider must have been as big around as a grape.
All right.
Stuck on my head.
You have superpowers now?
I didn't bite me. Hopefully, because I feel that some bitch still crawling on me, and I know it ain't on me.
Yeah.
We got those, what do they call them? Recluse?
Oh, yeah. Brown recluse?
Yeah, we've got things around here.
All right. Chef says when they drop her link, even though it's a legit link, they drop her link, it's taking them to somewhere else or another channel. But if they actually search for Mountain Moon Adventures, then I'll take them there.
Let me try putting this in the private. And y'all can. This is just to our about page, and you should be.
Yeah, when they drop it, it's saying this page isn't available. But if you search at Mountain Moon Adventures, it'll take you to her page. Because the one Sheena just dropped, it's the same thing. You click on it and it says, "Oops, this page isn't available. Sorry about. Try searching for something else."
Mhm.
Same thing when Chef or anybody else drops it. I don't know, YouTube screwing up or something.
Yeah, I'm just going to try it anyway to see if it works before I lose everything.
That's weird. I just clicked on the link that I put on.
I'm not a mod.
Well, I'm not either. I mean, I put it in the private chat.
Yeah, that's what I posted. I don't know if it worked or not, but I did copy.
Yeah, that one did work, Gary. But okay, let's see.
Well, it may be because it's not one of her major pages, and they may be having an issue with that. But that is,
I don't see it. Where'd you drop it at, Lance? I don't see where you dropped it.
I don't either.
Lance dropped it in private chat. That's where he dropped it. Wrong place, Lance.
What a dumbass.
Hey, you said it. I didn't.
There we go. Yeah, in case y'all want to go see private chat, it's in there also.
Yeah, come up on panel so you can click on the link that Lance
that'll
dropped.
take you there.
Yeah, Lance, that took you there. That one worked.
MMA's making us work to get their channel. All right, I'm gonna drop out, guys. I'm dying of sleep here.
Or
lack of
sleeper, if we can build.
Good to see you, and thank you for coming in to the live earlier.
Yes, sir. Yeah, have a good night.
Kyle wants to give away some towel. Oh, Randy dropped out.
I guess so. Shit, the battery dies.
Okay. Kyle, if we want to maybe save them for Monday night for the live, or tomorrow night for the live, for that matter.
Oh yeah, you and George going live tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to go live tomorrow.
Okay.
George will be the host. So Kyle, if you don't mind, we can just do it there. It's already 3:07 in the morning here.
Yeah, it's 2 here.
Well, I probably have to get myself. If I don't go pretty soon, my wife's going to be like, "You coming to bed?"
Well, my wife will be tapping on that door here, and she gets up at 3:15 to feed the animals every morning, and she'll walk right by here and still see me sitting in there and just stand there with her arms crossed in front of her, looking at me.
My wife don't care. My wife don't care. I didn't go to sleep until 12:30 this afternoon. I stayed up all night last night, didn't go to sleep till 12:30, and woke up at 3:22. And she don't care.
All right. So, Kyle, you're not going to come on there? Thanks for the company. I'm just jumping around now. Simon, you say you want to go to bed, buddy?
Yeah, but see if you're gonna need to do a giveaway or not.
I think he's saying just bill me. That was at 3:08 just a minute ago. Oh, so yeah, he hopes to. So we'll just do them tomorrow night. That way everybody can go to bed tonight and don't have to start writing down names and trying to get addresses and everything this evening. I think he's all right with that.
See if we can do it tomorrow for your life.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll probably add something to it perhaps too. So
cool. Maybe some of George's money.
Yeah.
Half a wheelbarrow.
Hey, Lance, thanks for having me up.
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, have a good night, guys.
Hi, Gary.
Thanks,
Appreciate y'all
Simon.
coming up. Eddie, appreciate y'all coming up.
Not a problem, Lance.
Thank you, Simon.
Talk to you later, brother.
Adios.
Well, damn, wait. I'm going to do while I'm wide awake. I don't know, Chef. We're going to go ahead and end it, though, buddy. It's been, it's 3:10 a.m. here. And I'm going to get up and do it again tomorrow. Going to have another live tomorrow. George is live tomorrow. So, chat, I do appreciate y'all coming over and spending some time with us. Quint, love you too, brother. We'll talk soon. We need to. Okay, Chef. Thanks again, everybody, for coming over, and we'll see y'all next time tomorrow evening. I think it's usually 7 Coast, East Coast, 4 o'clock, West Coast, for another live tomorrow night. We'll see you then. Thank you.